Shawnee because I'm actually in that program, but for that stuff, it'll be me answering you probably, okay? That's about what I have to say.
Well, I am Allison, and I got involved because of Mike Boast, actually.
Because of what?
Because of Mike Boast. He's been a special interest of mine for a while now. I'm sure you've seen my comments on his posts. So I literally just got a hold of these ladies and just jumped right in, and I'm glad I did because this has been very fulfilling, and there's room for everybody in this. It's all inclusive. We are fighting just as much for the other side as we are for ourselves.
Yes, I'm sorry, we're not just a Democrat
No,
group.
it's nonpartisan. Actually have it written down
So-
here. So it is our dutiful, lawful, nonviolent resistance to express our discontent with Elon and Musk is going to be the main point of April 5th. I have on these sign-up sheets and stuff. I was just going to explain a few things on that. One of the main things after the protest we're going to be focusing on is Boast. We're going to do sustainable pressure on him as far as I need people to call daily, email him, make appointments with him. I mean, if you see him in public,
Track him.
yeah, bird dog him, which is like when you ask him a question when he's somewhere else, like at a, I don't know, if you see him at lunch or something.
When he's at Bruce Brothers
Yes.
in Murfreesboro.
That'll work too. Or at his wife's salon, wherever. I need a lot of people to do that, write op-eds. What did you say about that?
Letters to the editor.
But you preferred that they didn't say anything about
If you
indivisible.
sign it with your name and indivisible, they probably won't print it because we know our paper here.
Just sign your name.
Just your name. Yeah, I found that out. I had some good letters there, so it didn't seem to make it in.
That's great. But so we're gonna need a lot of help with recruitment, canvassing, stuff like that, and this is all after April 5th. We won't start any of that until we get the protest done. But some of those we're gonna need help. We have somebody running a Reddit page. Mary and I are both messing with the Facebook. If anybody wants to help us start an Instagram, that would be great. We're not set on that, but that would be wonderful. As far as the video and pics from the protest, you can email them, or in the future, whenever. You can email them to us at indivisibleshawnee@gmail.com. You can post them yourselves. Tag us in it, Indivisible Shawnee, if you can. And then we'll probably have a hashtag. I think we're going to use Hands Off 2025 for the protest. So if you don't want to post from your personal page, we understand, and we'll post it for you. So, but do make sure to tag us if you do post. And Boast has 6 offices if you count DC. So I'm not sure if all of them are open because it's hard to get a hold of anyone ever there. So we need people to be willing to, we're connected with a few other groups that are gonna do a further north, but we might need somebody to do some traveling or something like that. As far as the security at the event, that's just gonna be mainly making sure people stay on the sidewalk and don't get too rowdy, I guess.
And don't litter.
Yeah, don't litter, don't get litter. Just speaking in interviews for the protests, we're not looking for anything crazy, dramatic. We're just looking for concise, like good sound bites would be great.
They'll want to know your story. They'll ask you a long bunch of questions and then they'll print 3 lines. So,
Right.
and then they'll
So,
share.
you know, if you do want to do that, just let us know and we can kind of
Make
prepare
sure
you
that
for that or
happens.
whatever you
Do
need.
you know what media is going to be covering this protest?
Well, I've sent out media releases right now to 11 different places.
And if you guys have any other ideas, let us know.
You got DEA coming,
Yeah, the Daily Egyptian, well, they
I
haven't
hope so.
responded, but
right?
they'll
Well,
get
if you
more.
have a problem, tell me.
Oh,
I actually-
And we can do some talking points and pass out at the rally, because that's just a one-pager.
That was my next
This is what she
actual
said.
statement.
So I'm just trying,
No,
I'm
you're
a
right,
social worker
and I
at heart,
appreciate it.
and I want to help.
Yeah.
And we need all the help we can get. I have been an election judge in Williamson County since I was 18. My grandpa was a precinct committeeman for his entire life over there, so I've got my hand on a lot of politics as far as that went. But we will have some literature that you can either pick up later, or we'll have it available possibly at the protest for canvassing like parking lots. We basically want to get a message out to the MAGA people about, you know, this is what they're saying and this is what's really happening. you know, just a bread, it's called
yes.
breadcrumbing, actually, so just make them think a little bit, you know, just get a little bit of info through there so that they can maybe start questioning the rest of the rhetoric. I did want to make sure we had a carpooling, because there's all kinds of things. If you feel like you can't do something, you know, like come to the protest or do anything big, there's always stuff we need help with. No action is unimportant. So with these like rapid action things, that might just be making a phone call. It might be, we need carpooling, we need someone to drive. We might need someone to video the meeting, like Kirk's doing.
Show it up, just like.
Just show up and let us know if we just want some reliable people that we can count on when these things go into effect. If anyone knows anyone at SIU, I'm looking for a point person there. I've had a lot of luck with the Young Democrats yet. I'm not sure if I'm calling the wrong number or what's going on there, but I would really like to get the school involved somehow in Carbondale and John A. Logan for that. Yes, ma'am?
I will reach out to them.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Christina.
Christina. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. And make sure if you get the sign-up sheet, let me know.
I can also reach out to the president of the Young Democratic Socialists.
Wonderful. That would be
Is that the same?
fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, okay, same thing?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
You go ahead.
Well, then you guys can both, if you
Yes.
can, whoever.
Maybe I think it from different.
Maybe if a couple of
Yes,
us do it,
exactly.
or, yeah.
And we welcome them to come too to the protest